Hello, and welcome to our Creditor informational presentation. This program is brought to you by the Eleanor R. Crystal and A.J. Crystal Bankruptcy Pro Bono Assistance Clinic at the University of Miami School of Law. This bankruptcy clinic at the University of Miami provides pro bono legal services to qualified applicants and offers hands-on, practical clinical education for law students working directly with mentor attorneys and clients. Whether you are interested in basic bankruptcy information from the creditor perspective, or have received information about the MV Realty bankruptcy case filing and don't know what to do, we hope that this informational program helps give a better understanding about bankruptcy and about potential actions and rights of creditors who are affected by a bankruptcy filing. Disclaimer: this program is for informational purposes only and cannot and should not be construed as legal advice. Unfortunately, we do not represent you and cannot tell you the appropriate actions that are best for your particular situation. However, this program attempts to provide basic information about bankruptcy that we believe will be helpful to educate creditors and help them understand bankruptcy better. The best advice we can provide you is to retain an attorney to help you with your specific situation. Additionally, please note that each bankruptcy case is unique. In certain situations, special procedures may be created that are specific to that particular case and do not apply to another case. This has occurred in the MV Realty bankruptcy filing. In order to try to provide the most helpful information possible, this presentation will discuss some basic, general bankruptcy information and will later discuss some general information and topics specific to the MV Realty case. So that this presentation is as helpful for you as possible, we strongly recommend that you watch the entire video.
Why are you watching this video, and what does bankruptcy have to do with you? You may have received notice because you have, or at one time had, a homeowner benefit agreement with a company called MV Realty. If you are not in Florida, the MV Realty name might have included the name of your state. On the screen are several examples of MV homeowner benefit agreements. These may not be exactly the same as the one you have, but they are several examples. MV Realty conducted business in many states. The company filed for bankruptcy in the Southern District of Florida on September 22nd, 2023. We will spend some time in this video explaining some basic information about bankruptcy. While we cannot advise you to your specific situation, you may be affected by this bankruptcy and you may be a creditor with a claim. What does this mean for you? If you have a claim, you will need to file a proof of claim in the bankruptcy case. The deadline to submit this proof of claim is presently set for this April 1st, 2024. The rest of this video will explain some basic information about bankruptcy, details about the MV Realty bankruptcy case in particular, and information on how to file a claim. We have a set of frequently asked questions later in this video, which may also help you.
Who are the parties to this bankruptcy? You may be confused by terms such as debtor, bankruptcy estate, or creditor. We'll explain them here. In this case, MV Realty is the debtor. MV Realty filed the bankruptcy case. The assets of the debtor form the bankruptcy estate. You may be a creditor in the MV Realty bankruptcy case if you had involvement with a homeowner benefits agreement, HBA, or similar contract involving your real property. There is also a U.S. trustee who oversees the process and moves it along. And finally, a federal bankruptcy judge presides over every bankruptcy case.
Bankruptcies can be filed for many different reasons: to discharge debts, liquidate assets, wind down a business, or reorganize personal or business financials. There are different types of bankruptcy. Each falls under a different chapter of the United States Bankruptcy Code. For example, chapters 7, 11, 12, 13, and 15. They can be very different, but they also have many elements in common. Bankruptcy involves treatment of debts and creditors and can involve discharging debts or reorganizing them. Discharging a debt means that no one can try to collect from the debtor on those items ever again. Reorganizing debts may adjust the terms or amounts of what is owed. Each type of bankruptcy are beyond what we can get into here today, but it is most important to simply understand that there are different types of bankruptcy cases, and they can involve very different procedures, principles, and strategies. If you believe you are affected by the MV Realty bankruptcy case, it is helpful to understand that it is presently a Chapter 11 case, typically referred to as a corporate reorganization. This type of case will involve typically a plan of reorganization, providing for different types of treatment of the various debts and creditors of the debtor.
The automatic stay is an essential concept in bankruptcy law. When a bankruptcy is filed, an estate is created for administration of property. Generally, a creditor is any entity, person or company that has a claim against the debtor or bankruptcy estate. If you are a creditor, it is very likely the automatic stay applies to you. Practically speaking, this means you are prohibited from taking actions outside of the bankruptcy against the debtor or property of the debtor or bankruptcy estate. Relief from the automatic stay, or asking permission from the bankruptcy court to take action outside of the bankruptcy, can be sought for different reasons. Penalties for violating the automatic stay can be severe. Violations of the automatic stay can expose a creditor to liability and risk, and can result in liability for punitive damages in certain cases. Generally, if the automatic stay applies, a creditor's claim needs to be administered within the bankruptcy case, with any actions taken in the bankruptcy case. Filing a proof of claim is not a violation of the automatic stay, as it is an action taken within the bankruptcy case.
As we have mentioned, if you have engaged in a transaction with MV Realty, you may be a creditor and you may have a claim. So what exactly is a claim in bankruptcy? A claim is defined in the Bankruptcy Code. The term claim means right to payment under certain conditions, or a right to an equitable remedy, also under certain conditions. Examples can include money due pursuant to a loan, pending or potential lawsuits that may generate a judgment for financial payment, or various types of damages. Here are some basic definitions of types of claims. A proof of claim is the formal documentation filed by a creditor in a bankruptcy case to assert these rights. Typically, a deadline is imposed for a creditor to file proofs of claim, and a failure to timely file the proof of claim by the deadline can result in the creditor's claim not being provided any treatment in the bankruptcy, or the creditor being prohibited from pursuing its claim. The deadline in this case for you to file a proof of claim is April 1st, very soon.
A proof of claim is a written statement setting forth a creditor's claim and shall conform substantially to the appropriate official form. In many cases, a claim must be filed in the case in order to be allowed and potentially receive treatment, also to be eligible for potential distributions through the bankruptcy case. Some exceptions exist, such as being scheduled as undisputed, non-contingent, liquidated in a Chapter 11 case, or a claim filed by a debtor, trustee, or other party. In the MV Realty case, the appropriate form is located on the third-party Epic website, which we will show you soon. Furthermore, it must be filed timely. A deadline is often scheduled in the bankruptcy case, setting the last date by which claims must be filed. MV Realty claims deadline has been extended to April 1st, 2024. Generally, a claim must include case information, such as the debtor's name and case number, creditor information, such as the name and contact information, amount of claim, type of claim, explanation as to the basis of the claim, and other information which can include a breakdown of charges, fees, or calculations. Filing a claim has an evidentiary effect, so it is crucially important that the information included in a claim is absolutely truthful. Next, we will show you where to find the proof of claim form for the MV Realty case and helpful information on how you can file it.
If you follow the link displayed on screen, you will arrive at the third-party designated noticing claims agent website. Once here, please ensure that you see case number 2317590 at the top left-hand side to make sure you've arrived at the correct case. This website will be crucial for all information related to this case. The first tab, Dockets, includes all of the filings submitted to the court since the petition date. Next, Claims includes all of the claims from other creditors that have been submitted to the court thus far. And Key Documents includes specific docket entries which are conveniently put into folders for your convenience. If you believe that you are a creditor in this case, the most important link is the proof of claim form on the right-hand side. If you click this link, a pop-up in a new window will appear of a blank proof of claim form. This proof of claim form is unique to this bankruptcy case and cannot be used in any other bankruptcy matter. This first page includes all of the related MV Realty entities of this bankruptcy case. Please read through them carefully, as one or more may affect your case. On the second page of the proof of claim form, you will see more questions regarding your specific situation. Please be careful in completing this form, as it is very crucial that the information is accurate, precise, and honest. Specifically, number 3, notices to the creditor will be all information pertinent to you. This information must be filled out correctly, or you will miss out on key deadlines and other notices. On the next page, you will see more questions, such as the amount of the claim, which you should try to fill out to the best of your ability. Lastly, please make sure to sign this proof of claim at the bottom of the last page to authenticate its validity and to make sure that you have completed it in good faith. Once completed, please save this file to your computer. When you return to the main screen, you will see the File a Claim button right underneath the proof of claim form. If you click this, you will be prompted to create a new account with Epic, where you could then submit your completed proof of claim form. Once completed, you could use this website at any time to see if there are new filings or other pertinent information to the case. As always, feel free to call the phone numbers listed in the middle of the screen for any questions related to the case or questions regarding the proof of claim, how to complete it, or how to submit it.
Here are some frequently asked questions about the MV Realty bankruptcy. What steps can you take? You can identify your relationship with MV Realty. For example, many people engage in contracts with MV Realty, which are often referred to as homeowner benefit agreements, also known as HBAs. Creditors in bankruptcy may have many rights and may benefit from many different types of possible actions. This presentation provides some information, but the best recommendation we can give you is to retain an attorney to discuss your specific situation. 2 actions a creditor can take in bankruptcy, among many, are 1. Filing a claim, and 2. Filing what is known as an adversary proceeding, which, in basic terms, means filing a lawsuit in the jurisdiction of the bankruptcy court. What do the terms of the homeowner benefit agreement mean? We provided some examples on screen earlier in this video. These agreements often involved a payment received by a homeowner in exchange for agreement to use MV Realty as the exclusive realtor if property is sold or transferred. These agreements commonly last for a duration of 40-year terms. They also often provide for financial penalties for failure to use MV Realty as a realtor, which can exceed the payment the homeowner initially received. Many of these agreements are recorded in public records, creating a lien affecting the real property. What can I do to get rid of the lien and clear the title on the property? Many attorneys general for many states are attempting to take action to assist affected homeowners. MV Realty conducted operations in many states, and attorneys general actions and results will vary from state to state. In Florida specifically, homeowners are encouraged to review the notice sent by the Office of the Attorney General. We will provide a link at the end of this video. Within the bankruptcy case, it may be possible to file an adversary proceeding, seeking to invalidate the homeowner benefit agreement and clear the lien from the public records. Are there any resources available if I cannot afford to hire an attorney? Yes. Here are a few links.
I want to talk about some other creditor considerations, such as objection to claim. Filing a claim is sometimes the only action a creditor can take in bankruptcy. Also, other actions may be needed after filing the claim. Generally, a debtor has a right to oppose any claim if they have a basis to do this. An objection to claim may be filed in the bankruptcy case. Also, in some circumstances, the debtor may object a claim by filing an adversary proceeding. An objection to claim can seek several options. One of them is to seek reduction of the amount of the claim, or may seek a strike or disallow the claim, preventing the creditor from receiving treatment or possible distribution in the bankruptcy case. If an objection to claim is filed and the creditor disagrees, the creditor typically must file a response within a certain time. The response should be in written form, or the objection may be sustained. Please understand that there are many other creditor rights and considerations in the bankruptcy case. We are unable to address all of them in this video. Again, the best recommendation from us is to seek legal representation. Legal representation can assist you with your specific situation. As bankruptcy clinic members, we are trying to contribute to society with our knowledge. If you know someone who can be affected by bankruptcy, please let them know about this video. Thank you for watching. We hope it provides you with helpful information. Here again are some links to helpful web pages we mentioned during this program.